Hi, my name is Yemi Badmos. I'm super glad to be with you here. So today, without much ado, I'm going to show you 21 mistakes people make when buying Lagos and Nigerian real estate and how you can completely avoid those mistakes. Now, if you listen to me and do exactly what I say, I will show you throughout this video what you need to do to never lose money again so that you can actually be safe and make real estate investments safely without any loss whatsoever. So let's dig in right away. My name is Yemi Badmos. I've been in the real estate sector for 7 years now, thereabout. I've sold for quite a number of real estate companies, and I've also had a number of clients that I've had good dealings with as well. I also what you would probably call, a person who knows the in and out of Lagos real estate and Nigerian real estate, and the nitty gritty as well. And that's what we'll be exposing today. So that's me, Yemi Badmos, in simple terms, and that's why I am here to help you remove all the doubts that you've ever had about Nigerian real estate. Now, if you've had any doubts whatsoever about Nigerian real estate and Lagos real estate, always thinking they are always coming around to swindle people and all of that, you are in the right place. And as a matter of fact, if you have ever had those doubts, it's valid. It's really valid, and then it's okay for you to have them, because we see all kind of scumbags running around these days, and it's important that we actually nip them in the bud, really. So who am I? I'm just Yemi Badmos, and I was interested in genuinely helping you to save and curb losses. As a matter of fact, to completely stop losses, so that you can make genuine real estate investments and also safe real estate investments that will give you profits in the future. So I'm completely here to help you avoid losses. That's why I'm here, and that's why I am Yemi Badmos. All right. So why did I do this? Why is this important? Why did I want to do this for you? Why am I regarding this as something I should do? What makes this of super importance? Okay, so this is it. Some months back, a friend of mine sent this to me via WhatsApp. I looked at it and I thought, okay, maybe I should do this. Then after a while, I stopped thinking about it. But I just thought to myself that people are actually suffering, and why would I keep quiet when people are actually suffering from the hands of these scumbags who go around soiling the name of real estate practitioners? So I thought, I'd rather do this and put these guys out of business. Together we can do something and ensure that these guys no longer have their ways anymore, no longer make people cry, no longer give people reason to distrust, and no longer, give people losses anymore. It's really disheartening. So I thought that it's important to do this. So when I saw this message and read this message again, I said, finally, I'll do this. Let's just get this done. Okay, so this was his message. He says, good afternoon. Week in, week out, I've heard several real life stories of people losing their hard-earned money just by buying properties without conducting necessary due diligence or by improperly conducting due diligence. So if you desire to acquire a piece of real estate in Nigeria, and in Lagos for that matter, please engage a seasoned real estate professional, preferably a real estate lawyer, to properly conduct the necessary due diligence. He says properly. The little amounts you will pay for the necessary searches cannot be compared to the great losses you may incur if you fail to do so. Thank you, and please share with family and friends. So that's why I'm sharing this with you. Of course, you are my friends, all right? So that's why I'm sharing this with you. And now, I know you have your doubts. I understand. You're probably asking, okay, why should I trust you? How am I sure you're not one of those guys? I understand. Really, I do. And it's legit that you think that way as well. If I were you, I would also think that way. All right. So it's really, really fine if you do. But these are what some of my clients have said about Mr. Jonathan Ikpere. Jonathan I means Jonathan Ikpere. He said I've had dealings with Mr. Yemi Badmos, Mr. Yemi for more than 2 years. I can attest to his honesty and straightforwardness. Mr. Jonathan Ikpere is a Nigerian geologist from London, United Kingdom. And then there's also another man from United Kingdom, one of Ben TV. He says, "Thank you so much for a job well done. Your commitment to delivering our projects is awesome. Keep up the great work and look forward to continual developmental strategies." That's what Mr. Alistair said about me. I didn't pay them to say this. All right, they said it out of their free will. Okay, now something happened some years back, and it's really disheartening. So I thought I should show it to you so that you understand the gravity of this thing. You know, when people incur losses, it's really bad. This man stayed 13 years in Europe. 13 years in Europe, sending money down to his younger sister, and she didn't build a thing for him. He was sending money down because he wanted a house. You know, he wanted a house. He wanted the sister to help him build a house. He sent money down, and she didn't do a thing. She had all the money. She embezzled all the money. Bad, yeah, really bad. I can't count the number of times I've watched this video, and every time it gets me really emotional. That's the mother. She won't have him go inside because she understands if he does, he'll probably kill the sister. And he's angry. 13 years, come on, sending money down for 13 years to build a house, and your own sister chooses to spend the money. It's bad. This somewhere in Edo State, the guy spends 13 years in Europe, coming back home, no house, no money. You know, it's really bad. You know, I can't watch more of this, but you know, I can't watch more of this, but it's really bad. It's that bad, really bad. So that's what I'm here to help you avoid. Okay, I know it's easier to get a genuine property in Lagos than it is to get a fake one. No, I know you probably have doubts. You're saying, Yemi, what are you saying? You know, yes, just relax and don't raise those eyebrows. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Now, you see, oftentimes too, when I meet my clients, I often wish they had actually met me earlier. And if you had met me earlier, I would have actually saved them a few losses, a lot of losses. As a matter of fact, I'll save them all kinds of losses when it comes to real estate investments. Okay? But that's what I'm here to help you do. I'm here to save you losses. Now, truly, I can tell you for a fact that there are no shortage of genuine properties in Nigeria and in Lagos. In fact, I can also tell you for a fact that truly there are more genuine properties than fake ones. Of course, people live in houses. People build houses and they stay there. So that's to tell you something, you know. And I'm saying this because I know that the truth of the matter is that people actually walk into real estate scams. There's no such thing as falling for real estate scams. There are actually such things as walking into real estate scams. And why do I say walk? People walk. You walk into what you do not know, right? And then you fall into what you do not know as well. So sometimes if you search for knowledge and you find knowledge, then you won't be walking into those things intentionally. All right, so I can say you are not falling into them because genuinely you decided to search knowledge, or because you ignored knowledge. So you can't say you are falling into them. You are basically walking into them. All right, so that's why I said there's no such thing as falling for real estate scams, but there are such things as walking into real estate scams. And these real estate scams are perpetrated by these unscrupulous elements and really bad. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to actually stop this. Really stop this. Okay, now we know that these are uncertain times. We know that they are uncertain times, very uncertain times. But it is in these uncertain times that you find the best, the most profitable, and the most thrilling real estate investments ever. And it's also in these uncertain times that you find the highest number of scumbags walking around looking for people to swindle. But if you have the right guidance, if you have the right knowledge, you will make the best of these uncertain times by investing in the most profitable and the most thrilling and the most greatest, the greatest, not the most greatest, the greatest, the most profitable, the most thrilling, and the most rewarding real estate investments ever, but only if you have the right guidance. Now that's exactly why I'm showing you these 21 mistakes people make when buying Nigerian real estate in Lagos and in Nigeria, and how you can avoid those mistakes. Right? That's why I'm showing this. That's why I'm really passionate about you avoiding losses. Right? I'm really passionate about you avoiding losses, and that's why I'm taking my time to tell you all of these things. Okay, now, if you've ever been in doubt about real estate deals in Nigeria, truly, you are very correct, because as genuine as some real estate deals appear, some of them are not genuine. Okay, so you are not alone. In fact, it's a good thing if you are in doubt, and that's why I'm here to help. In actual fact, really, you are really in the right place, because it's more like a day where you find good fortune, and you are here, you found good fortune. It's your lucky day. It's a day of good fortune. You have found a way to save your money and multiply your money and make more money and still avoid losses. That's what this is all about. Okay, this is not about you buying real estate from me. It's about being able to save yourself from losses, make more profits with real estate investments, and have your dream and desired homes. All right, avoiding losses and making the best of real estate investments and deals. Do you understand? That's why you are here. Now you might be wondering, well, Yemi, how can I trust you? I might still be wondering again, and I understand if you are. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm showing you what some of my clients have had to say about me. Again. And this is Orobola Ayokunle Akeshebikon. He said, I know Yemi very well. He's an incredible guy. He knows real estate like the back of his hand. I've worked with him in real estate and I have no regrets. He's a realtor that you can trust too. And then there's Mrs. Adejari Ajayi. Orobola is from Canada. Adejari Ajayi is from Florida in the United States. And she said that I've known Yemi for more than 3 years now, and I've bought real estate from him. Yemi is credible. He knows his onions, and he would not tell you a property is genuine, that you should buy a property that he does not trust. You can always take him for his word. So these are not just the few clients. I have Saremi from Ireland. I have Mrs. Glory from Florida as well. Quite a number of them, a lot of them. But I'm not just here to belabor you with so many testimonies and not to brag about myself, but just basically show you that I am worth my salt and I'm what I say I am. All right. Now, I know you probably have objections and you are thinking, what if I don't ever want to come back to Nigeria? What of the inflation rates? What of the current state of the economy rather? What of the returns on investment? What of the naira to dollar exchange rates? What of the trust and safety and integrity issues? What of satisfaction? So I'm going to show you all of those things. Now, what if you don't ever want to come back to Nigeria? Now, these are the things. If you don't ever want to come back to Nigeria, if you don't have any investments in Nigeria, if you don't have anybody in Nigeria, no friends, no family in Nigeria, nothing, you have no business whatsoever to do in Nigeria anymore, though you are Nigerian, you have nothing in Nigeria, you don't ever want to hear the word Nigeria, then obviously this is not for you. This is not for you. But obviously, I can tell you for a fact that there are a few things that will excel here that won't excel there. There are things, businesses you can do here that will excel, not in terms of being illegitimate or stuff. No, there are things that will really prosper here that won't prosper there. Okay, and I can tell you for a fact that obviously you know that the taxes here are not as much as they are there, and it will feel a lot of things, so that's why people invest back home. But more than that, people invest for a whole lot of reasons back home. But if you don't ever want anything to do with Nigeria ever again, then this is not for you. You should just stop this video right now and end it, and then just go about your activities for today. But if you are interested in Nigeria, still interested in Nigeria, let's talk more. Now, inflation is around 16% thereabouts in Nigeria. Now, this means that if you have 1 million in the bank, you actually have let's say you have 2 million in the bank. So what you actually have in all truth is about 1,840,000 thereabouts, something of that sort, that nature. So we are looking at this as minus 16. All right, we're looking at minus 16. So whatever your money in the bank is, you have a minus 16 value of it. So for instance, now if you have money in the bank, which is say 1 million naira, now the value of your money is actually something around 1,800,000 thereabouts. Okay, so rather it's all about it's something about, how am I getting these figures wrong now? So you are sure that basically your money is at a 16% down. Okay, so what your money can buy right now is not what it would be able to buy in the future, because your everything in the bank has a 16 minus 60% value. So you go out now, what your money could buy yesterday is not what you can buy tomorrow. But what if you do this? Rather than keep that 2 million in the bank, you invest it in, for instance, you invest it in real estate and Ekpe. Now I'm not saying you should buy real estate from me, I'm basically just giving you a scenario. Now invest in real estate in Ekpe. What happens is this: the real estate in Ekpe that you have bought with 2 million can increase to 4 million, 5 million, 6 million in 2 years or thereabouts, or even less. Now what that means is that you have 4M profits. Now if you had kept that 2M in the bank, instead of using it to buy real estate in Ekpe, that 2 million will never increase. As a matter of fact, it will reduce due to inflation, and then bank charges will still be removed from your money. And guess what? The bank will still use your money and not give you profits on it. And even the little profits you might even get would still be deducted by a lot of bank charges. You have bank charges like SMS rates, you have ATM alert rates, you have the bank stamp duty, you have a whole lot of them. You have ATM charges as well. So many bank charges, and then you wonder if you are saving your money or they are actually using your money. Okay, so the current state of the economy. Yes, now in this economy, this current economy, this January, one of our clients bought a property in Naija, a house in Naija actually, and then by August he sold it for his 25M profits. Now, current state of the economy. In this current economy, the prices of things are increasing. Now price of raw materials are increasing. Now if you buy a house on off plan and you buy say 60M, but plan properties raw materials prices increase, obviously the house price will increase from 60M to 80M. But because you have paid an installmental payment and you have made a 10M down payment, for instance, and you signed a contract for 60M, you will be buying it for 60M. You'll be paying 60M in the end. Now others will be paying 80M. By the time you are done with your property and they have handed the property over to you, you can sell that property for exactly 80M or even more. Or even say you sell it for 75M, 5M less than the company will be selling by then. You have already made your own profit of 15M without lifting a hand. So current state of the economy is actually playing to your advantage. Now return on investments. I don't want to explain much here. I'll just show you something. Now look at this. A lady bought a land for 14M last year, and then this year selling for 75M, and she's in shock. As a matter of fact, she was supposed to sell for 80M, but somebody came to beg her. Just look at it. Just pause and read this. Okay, so you can see she has made 61M profits. 61M profits in just how long? 1 year. So Lagos real estate keeps increasing. No matter the state of the economy, it keeps increasing. That's a fact. All right. Now you are probably wondering about naira to dollar exchange rate. When I was much younger, my parents would go. My parents' friends would go to Cotonou and buy cars and wares and bring them back to Nigeria. Why were they going to Cotonou? Because they would take the naira to Cotonou. By the time they get to Cotonou, they will exchange it to their currency over there, and it will be a whole lot of money. So they could use that a whole lot of money to buy a whole lot of things, bring back to Nigeria and sell it for profits. Right? The same thing goes for real estate. By the time you come back to Nigeria with dollars, your dollars will be a whole lot of money because of the naira to dollar exchange rate, and because it's a whole lot of money, those few dollars you brought in, you can actually buy a whole lot more properties. And then when you buy a whole lot more, you can actually increase your ROI, right? Return on investments. So that's even an advantage. Trust, safety, and integrity. Now, because you are here, I'm going to show you those 21 mistakes people make when buying Nigerian real estate and how you can avoid them. I'm going to also show you more. So that is your safety. That is your guarantee. Okay, I'm not asking you to come and buy a property from me. I'm asking you to know these things that will safeguard you from real estate scams. Okay, so that's basically takes care of trust, safety, and integrity. You know your onions, you know what they should tell you and what they shouldn't tell you. You know when they tell you A, it is a lie. When they tell you B, it's it's the truth rather, and stuff like that. Satisfaction. Now you have a 1 year, in fact 12 months, as a matter of fact 366 days money back guarantee when you get distance. Now what are the things I'm going to be giving you? I'm going to give you the 21 an ebook on the 21 mistakes people make when buying Nigerian real estate deals, and that in itself is what, about 50k. It's just a few pages book, but because of the value in it, it's all about 50k. But I'm not just going to tell you the price of it. But let's look at the bonuses I'll be giving you. I'll give you 7 reasons people fall prey for real estate deals. I've added that to the 21, so making it 28. And those 7 reasons alone, just giving you those ones alone, are worth 5k minimum. Okay. Now I'm also going to give you exclusive insider information about a particular famous property document, and why that particular famous property document should not be taken seriously, because it's not a reflection of how genuine a property is. Now that information alone is valued at 7,000 naira if I were going to sell it. Alright, it's valued at 7,000 naira. Now I'm going to give you another bonus again. When you think I've actually done enough, I'm going to give you access to an interview I'll be having with a real estate lawyer. It will be a 2-hour interview, and then the real estate lawyer is a veteran real estate lawyer. We'll be doing that later this month, and I'm going to, it's valued at 40k. It's valued at 40k. If I was going to sell this, it's valued at 40k. 2-hour session, and afterwards you also ask the man questions. Ask him any questions and he'll answer all of those questions for you, right? Huge value, save you millions in losses. Now I'm also going to give you 5 bonus ways to recover all your money from swindlers. Now, if you have ever been swindled by somebody before, now, and you don't know how to go about it, how to find the person, I'm going to give you 5 bonus ways to track down these swindlers and get all your money back from them, as long as they are still alive. Okay, now that's about 25k value. Now I'm going to give you not just that, I'm also going to overwhelm you with this one. It's going to be 7 days of strategic real estate emails. I meant to say real estate emails, real estate investments. So I'm going to give you 7 days, for 7 days, 7 full days, 7 full emails on strategic real estate investing, not real estate website investing, real estate investing. 7 days. And it's just valued at 15,000 naira holding. It's going to be massive. It's going to be big. I've never done this before. I've never shown anybody this before. It's going to be big, really, really big. Now, if you think this is just about enough, that okay, well, fine, this is good, I understand the value is big. Well, I'm going to blow your mind, and I'm going to give you something else. I'm also going to give you an ebook on real estate titles and the implication of those titles, and what titles you should look out for when investing in real estate property, and what titles you should not even consider at all when investing in real estate property, and what is not a title. I'm also going to show you something that's not a title. Okay, now this alone is valued at 7,000 naira, but not just that alone. I'm going to give you free access to no strings consultations on real estate deals. So you have a real estate deal, you want to deal with somebody is telling you about the property and all of those things, and then you want to buy it, but you are not yet sure, you want to weigh my opinion, you want to pick my brain, just reach out to me. This is valued at 50,000 naira. But I'm just going to give you this for free as well. Now this is the icing on the cake. This is huge. Nobody does this for free. Now I'm going to give you all of these things for free. All their values together are 149,000 naira. All of them. If you calculate them, if you pause and you go back and calculate all of them, they are all valued at 449,000 naira. Everything. And that's huge. That's huge. So, but I'm not going to ask you to pay 149,000 naira today. You are just going to pay 90% off. Just 90% off. That's 14,900 naira. So you're just paying 10% of the total value, and you have access to me for a full year. For a full year. For that 14,900 naira is just like 40 naira per day. And what can 40 naira buy you? 40 naira is just like 10 cents. 40 naira cannot even buy you a recharge card. It's that small. But that 14 naira per day is what you are paying. So rather than pay per day, just pay one lump sum of 14,900 naira, and it will save you millions of naira in losses. All right, so it translates to a whole lot for you. All right, but today, if you pay your money today, you won't be paying 14.9. As a matter of fact, you won't even be paying 10,000 naira. You'll be paying just a meager, minute, small, inconsequential amount of just 5,000 naira only, and you have access to it for a full year. Now, if you are doing this payment today, it won't be 14.9. Like I said, it will be just 5,000 naira only. Too small. As a matter of fact, it's just 14,000 naira, 14 naira rather, 14 naira per day. 14 naira per day. 14 naira is like 0.035 cents. 0.035 cents. So as small as 0.0, as a matter of fact, as small as 0.034 cents. This is, it's not even, it's too inconsequential, too minute to the amount of the value you'll be getting that will be saving you millions of naira in losses, you know. And it translates to just as small as $12 per year. That 5,000 naira translates to just as small as $12 per year. $12 per year. As a matter of fact, if you are paying daily, you are just paying 0.034 cents per day. That's 14 naira per day. 14 naira cannot do anything for you in Nigeria today. 14 naira cannot do anything for you in Nigeria today. It cannot even buy you biscuits, as in the biscuits that is good enough for a child to eat, you know, in Nigeria today. But that's what you are paying. Of course, they are 10 naira biscuits, but it can't buy you, you know, 25 naira biscuits. 14 naira is just too small. Okay, so that's what you are paying, 14 naira per day. That's what you are paying. But rather than say pay 14 naira every day, just pay 5,000 naira lump sum. And this is worth 149,000 naira, but you are paying 5,000 naira to get it today. If you want it today, you pay 45,000 naira to get it today. Now, this is valid to the 30th of November 2021, or when we are full. You know, like I said, we're going to be doing a Zoom meeting, a Zoom call. You know, Zoom is very limited, and I'm using the limited one. I'm using one of the smallest limited ones. So by the 30th of November, or when our group is full, whichever of the two happens first, we stop this sale. By the time we are reopening it, we'll be opening for 25,000 naira or just 149,000 naira. Now, for today, right now, while you are looking at this, before the 30th of November, or before our group gets full, which may be tomorrow, which may be today, which may be tomorrow, you can get it for 5,000 naira only. Too small to even think about. Okay, so those with snapshots, latest by the 30th of November. Latest by the 30th of November. Okay, so if you are interested, you said this 5,000 naira, not 30,000 naira now, 5,000 naira, just 5,000 naira, not 30,000 naira, not 25,000 naira, not 50,000 naira, not 149,000 naira. Not the 30,000 naira is what you see. It's even worth 30,000 naira. Now we are going back to either 30,000 naira or 25,000 naira or 149,000 naira. We are going back to any of those students. But right now, today, you can get it for 5,000 naira only. So you send your 5,000 naira to this account number, or you just chat me up with the number below this video. Chat me up on the numbers below this video and request for the account details, or to WhatsApp me, and you can get started. Or you just send your payments of 5,000 naira to this account number and we'll get started right away. All right, so whichever you prefer to do first, chat me up with the numbers below this video, or send your payments to this account number and then chat me up, and they will be able to give you access, full access to all these things. So thank you for hanging there, and welcome to safety, welcome to saving of losses, welcome to saving yourself from scams, welcome to real estate investments that are profitable and make you richer for generations to come. So I'll see you on the inside. Let's get started. Thank you.